Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You know, the moment Donald Trump got in office, obviously the left is trying to tell us now that ICE agents are villains, they're the Gestapo. There's a clear attempt to brand them as monsters and to treat them as the enemy of the people. But obviously, if you've got a single circuit working in your brain, you know that that's complete bullshit. The actual truth is quite the exact opposite. And well, now actually with this video here, and in this particular case, I think we have the proof to back that claim up. I think this puts it all into clear perspective. We've got newly released CCTV footage from the Dallas ICE facility shooting that captures one of the most powerful and most telling moments that you will see. We got a leftist gunman opening fire, causing chaos. And what did the ICE agents in question do? I mean, if they were Trump's Gestapo and illegal immigrant detainees were sitting shackled, helpless in a rain of fire, you'd expect them not to care, right? You'd expect them to run, to hide cover, and only care for themselves and their safety. But instead, the security camera footage shows the exact opposite. These ICE agents ran towards the danger to not only protect their fellow ICE agents, but to protect the very detainees that the left seems to care about, or claims to care about. Of course, they only care about using them for their pathetic little partisan narratives. But this footage right here, folks, it shatters the lies. It shows the reality of who these men and women are that are serving in ICE. They're not villains, they're not monsters, they are heroes. These are dedicated servants who are putting their lives on the line to protect the nation and secure its borders. And in this case, they're even putting their lives on the line to protect those who aren't even citizens. Just plainly doing the right thing. Let me show you guys exactly what happened. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so take a look at the clip. Yeah, well, you see it right there. This is who these ICE agents are. And what's so frustrating, what's so disgusting, is these are the men and women who have been slandered, smeared, and demonized as Trump's Gestapo. These are the people that the left wants you to believe are evil. But when bullets are flying, when chaos erupted, they didn't run away, they ran forward. They chose duty. They came in to try to shield these detainees and get them to safety. In other words, they made good on the oath that they swore to the nation. That, my friends, is service. That is sacrifice. That is honor. And it makes me sick to my stomach that the left has spent the last years, but especially the last few months, attempting to destroy these people, calling them monsters, creating apps to track their locations, encouraging mobs to harass them in public, also advocating for legislation to unmask them so they could dox them even further and start going after their families, showing up at their homes. It's very clear that these ICE agents aren't the villains here. They're the last line of order and safety in a system that the radical left is actively trying to collapse. Everything with the left is lies. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's always narrative building. And actually, speaking of narrative building, again, attempting to manufacture propaganda to demonize ICE agents, we've got Kat Abu Ghazaleh, you know, the Antifa darling congressional candidate that we covered a couple weeks ago, who was physically thrown to the ground after storming an ICE operation. We all remember that clip. She took a little snippet of it and then claimed victim. Oh, I'm a victim of Trump's fascism, of course. Well, that was complete nonsense. Well, now here she is again with another 20-second out of context clip, running with the narrative that, oh, this horrible ICE agent is trying to run us over with his car.
Up with liberation! Down with deportation! Up with liberation!
Up with liberation!
Down with deportation!
Down with deportation!
Up with liberation!
She presents this very short video with a caption that writes, "At the Broadview ICE facility, an agent tried to run over dozens of protesters with an SUV as we walked on a public sidewalk, or rather crosswalk. They were just innocently walking, and this ICE agent came in out of nowhere and tried running them all over. He's going 1 mile an hour, slowly edging up. Not even a mile an hour. Quote, he kept driving for about a full football field until ICE barraged us with pepper balls. Oh, pepper balls. Are we stupid? Does it say frickin' stupid on my forehead? Here we see an ICE agent being extremely cautious. And let's be straight, what these activists are doing, they weren't just walking on a crosswalk. They're again engaging in targeted harassment and obstruction of justice. They're intimidating this ICE agent who's in his car. You got a leftist mob. Frankly, at this point, I'd say an unhinged illegal mob surrounding a federal officer's car. They are the aggressors, and if anything, in my personal view, in this case, this ICE agent has the right to defend himself against that mob. His life could very well potentially be in danger, and that's really all that you need to claim self-defense, right? The feeling as if your life was threatened. And also, we could add a little bit more context here. If you take a look at the full clip from a different vantage point, well, just look. It shows exactly what you might expect in this case. A mob of Antifa anarchists surrounding a government vehicle, smacking on his hood aggressively, screaming, creating chaos during a lawful operation. I think there's a pretty good sense of threat here, and yet despite all of that, he didn't step on the gas. He didn't try to run them over, as she suggested. No, he inched forward cautiously, carefully trying not to escalate, even while his life could have potentially been in danger. But apparently, according to them, he's the aggressor. This is the propaganda game that they play. This is how they demonize ICE, by manufacturing lies and attempting to flip reality upside down. And think about the double standard here. You got ICE agents who are being hunted, targeted, slandered, harassed, attacked. You got people here who are risking their lives on a daily basis just to do their job, and now the left has made it even more dangerous for them. And yet, even when met with a mob, they show restraint in moments that could push any normal person over the edge. And these are the people the left is calling fascist, the abusers, the killers. It's projection. That's exactly what it is. The truth is the exact opposite, as it usually is with these leftoids. These radicals on the streets that are organizing and engaging in these Antifa-style anarcho-communist revolutionary behaviors, they are the aggressors. And we got these politicians and activists who are amplifying them, running cover for them. They're enablers. It's so incredibly backwards and out of control. This whole propaganda game that the left is engaging in against ICE is so incredibly vile. It's not just about politics. It's not just about policy. What they are doing is dangerous. They are putting a target on these ICE officers' backs. They're endangering their lives. They're creating all kinds of antagonistic threat against them. All of it built on lies. And I think the first clip that I played you guys really puts it all into perspective. These ICE agents are not evil. They're not Trump's stormtrooper army. They're heroes attempting to service their country. All the left does is lie. It's unbelievable. And I just hope people can see right through it. Hopefully people can see through the narrative building, the editing, the smearing, the screaming, the screeching. I just hope people can see clearly, because I find it's clear as day. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.